Dame Dash just ended Jim Jones' career as a gangster. It's over for Jim Jones, man. We don't want to hear no more gangster talk from Jim. He's been outed and exposed. Before the video even gets started, I want to put y'all onto the best money play right now on the internet called Free Cash. These folks is literally paying you to play video games, bro. Like little mini games like this. You hop on your phone, you play them, and you get paid to play it, bro. It's 100% trackable, transparent. You see exactly how much you're making as you play it. If somebody is willing to pay you to play video games, you probably want to play it because you don't know how long it's going to last. Scan my QR code or click the link in my description to download the app and get started. Jim Jones did an interview a couple of days ago where he's downplaying Dame Dash impact in Harlem, downplaying Dame Dash, I guess, work he put in the streets. When they asked him about Dame, Jim probably said, hey, man, he ain't nobody, bro. He ain't never done nothing in the streets. You know, he's not known as no street dude. He's not known as no Teflon. We don't know who Dame Dash is in the streets of Harlem. He a businessman, but he ain't no street dude, bro. He not like that. So Dame obviously had his response to Jim Jones, but here's what Jim Jones had to say about Dame Dash and his impact in Harlem.
What his impact was in Harlem?
Dame impact in Harlem was nothing. Not to say it like that. Dame came up under hustlers. That impact was it. He was a little dude when it came to hustling in Harlem. He wasn't not no Rich Porter, none of that type of. He wanted to hustle. He wanted to hustle for like Rich Porter and shit like that. Dame from the East Side. When the niggas on the East Side is different from the niggas on the West Side. Now for the East Side, Dame was a big deal to us because we were little when he was coming from the West Side. Little car, jewelry, and all that. So when you're young, he's looking like Rich Porter, but in reality, you know, he was like this. Go to the store, take a couple grams, get out of here. Not to take nothing away from him. You heard?
But saying a man got sent to the stores by his peers when he was on the block is the closest thing to calling him a B. I mean, I'm just being real, right? But Jim Jones popped it about Dame Dash for a while, say he ain't nobody, spent an hour kicking his back in. Dame Dash obviously responded back. But after Dame Dash responded back to Jim Jones, another man by the name of Freaky, he posted a video. Now, the reason why this video and this interview is so important is because, the way Jim Jones was popping it about Dame Dash, you would think that Dame Dash was a sucker or something. But this video that Freaky posted on his Instagram yesterday, this video is apparently not new. It's been circulating behind the scenes, maybe had popped up here and there online, but it never really got the attention it deserved. After Jim Jones popped it about Dame Dash for about an hour, this video caught a lot of people's attention and it went viral for the first time. In this video, Jim Jones pulled up on Dame Dash. Jim Jones pulled up with about 10 people. And what proceeded to happen made Dame Dash look like a superhero and Jim Jones look like a nerd and a sucker.
Fight for you. Yeah, they do. You know, for you never did nothing, nigga. You ain't no gang.
They do. That's right.
You're entertainer.
They the gang baby. You soft, gang. You soft.
You get the
soft, nigga. This ain't 1989.
You get the film. You ain't never like fuck me up. I ain't never nobody.
Dame Dash's girlfriend and Chrissy, which is Jim Jones' long-term girlfriend, those three had a meeting. Chrissy, Dame Dash, and his girlfriend, they had a meeting. Jim apparently knew where this meeting was, and he pulled up knowing that Dame Dash was only going to be with his girl. He pulled up with 10 dudes. Now, Jim Jones is the one who's recording. So this video got out because Jim Jones thought, for the most part, in his pea brain, that he came across as tough or that he somehow punked or sunned Dame Dash, which is the first thing from the truth. He pulled up with 10 dudes. Dame Dash is with his girl and only his girl. Dame Dash is calling Jim Jones soft. He's saying, you soft. You ain't never seen me get beat up. You won't beat me up. Jim Jones, instead of putting that phone down and going ahead and get busy, he tells somebody else to go F up Dame Dash because he don't want to do it. So eventually that person is like having reservations because Chrissy is like screaming, nah, don't do this, don't do this. So then Dame Dash then challenges Jim Jones to a fight. Say, all right, if you don't want to do it, how about we do it? From what's up? Jim continues to record, never puts it down, don't want to fight Dame Dash, don't want to smoke. But yet he thinks he makes out this situation looking good for some reason.
Give me the glass.
down and
Go
out.
inside and do
You
something,
never
man.
see me down and out.
Come on, guys, please. Let's just talk this off as a fucked up day.
Ain't no fucked up down. But yeah, he came down out his house to try to disrespect me. And now he gotta eat that when he's not mad. You gonna remember this shit, man? I bet you do. Your friends are shaming you right now. Your friends are shaming you right now.
No, they're not.
They telling you to go swing on your old shit.
They don't care about you at all,
They
gang.
should care about the way you
about you,
They're
gang.
shaming
Trust
you.
me, they don't care about you. They care about what I do, nigga. Remember that.
If we ain't doing that, let's not do it. If we doing it, let's get it over with. I ain't got all day.
Exactly. We're not.
Let me do what I need to do.
We're not doing it.
I ain't got all day for this. If I'm gonna take a beat down, let me take it. I'm gonna look good while I can. Let's go. Let's go. I'm ready. I'm right here. I ain't going nowhere till y'all know. Get off my block then.
You can't do nothing.
Get off my
with these
block
niggas.
then. I can do for you.
You can't do nothing with these niggas.
I don't think Jim Jones really understands the magnitude of how horrible this makes him. Bruh, yo, the man is asking you to fight. You put up on him with 10 people. He said, bro, give me them. Yo, bro, let's go, man. Give me my fit. Let's go, bruh. And if you don't want to go, all right, man, tell your homies get cracking then, man. I don't got all day. If they want to fight, let's fight. Yo, and Dame Dash is like 10 or 12 years older than Jim Jones. Dame Dash is an old man. They pulled up, Jim Jones and a lot of young dudes pulled up to jump Dame Dash. And Dame Dash punked them out, told him, get off his block while outnumbered. The only person who, yo, say what you want to say about Dame, but Dame Dash is a man, bro. Straight up. Now, Dame Dash responded back, and he explained exactly what took place and exactly how Jim Jones was able to pull up on him. And here's what Dame Dash has to say, man. But all in all, bruh, anybody who watched this video and is really viral, I think we all come to the same conclusion, which is, bruh, Jim Jones did something, bro, he did some sucker-ish. Jim Jones can't rap no gangster-ish no more, man. Bro, you got punked out on, bro, you got punked out with 10 dudes, man. I ain't trying to hear no tough talks from Jim Jones ever again, bro.
You know what I'm saying?
That's the hustler spirit.
But
man, the Harlem thing.
that was old when him and what's his name? It's no beef, right?
What, with
That's
Jim?
just old, yeah.
I mean, you know, put it like this. When that happened, you know, we all had it on tape a long time ago, but collectively, it just seemed embarrassing for Harlem. And, you know, for me, family, if we truly are family, should be kept, you know, families fight, but the rest of the world don't need to see that. Mm-hmm. You know, I didn't think, you know, it didn't look like it went in his favor in that moment. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? But, you know, I just felt real disrespected that he had brought some people down to even think about doing something to me. And my girl was out there, his girl was out there. But it was like some fights you just don't even be proud of. It's like being your child. So you don't be like, yo, I just spanked my kid. Mm-hmm. And I'm not saying he's my child, but you know, I know him young, and it's like to see that version of him is a lot different. Like I said, his name was Jomo before Jim Jones. He became Jim Jones, but I know Jomo. Mm-hmm. So I'm not saying that's soft or whatever, but I know that version could not beat me. You know what I'm saying? And you know, or at least I had to see.
Their demeanors prove what Dame is saying is true. Absolutely, 100%. Dame was moving and having the demeanor of somebody who knew he could beat up Jim Jones. He knew Jim Jones wasn't no threat. He knew Jim Jones was soft. Jim was moving like, hey, bro, my girl here, I don't want to get beat up in front of my girl, so I'm going to send my minions at you, right? And, the fact that Jim recorded this footage and didn't delete it almost immediately says a lot. One, he's unaware. Two, and it also explains exactly all the issues he's currently been going through. Jim just lacks self-awareness. He just lacks it completely, bro. Jim recorded this video and sent it to other people, right, to prove that he punked out Dame Dash, not understanding that anybody with reason and with a brain will watch that video and see it automatically didn't go in your favor at all.
But either way, you know, as a man, somebody comes to your establishment, it'd be like someone coming in here. It was the reason why when I had a barbershop, I would feel any kind of violation in the barbershop was a violation to me. Mm-hmm. Like, you know, this is my spot, you gotta take that up. And if you did something like rob somebody in my spot, now I got to come see you. And that type of stuff would happen. So I'm like, man, I get in so much trouble when I'm outside because I feel like I'd rather go out on my shield and get beat up I have to get beat up before, especially if it ain't no guns or nothing, before I'm gonna just let somebody straight disrespect me. Or like if somebody goes stick them up, pause like that, I gotta see the gun. You know what I'm saying? Like show me the gun. You know, I'll give it to you, but just show me.
I'm gonna give it to you.
But just show me a gun. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm gonna give you.
Don't bluff me.
But what he said, make it was in his establishment. Because that just like somebody come to your house.
Well, you know, it was a misunderstanding between Chrissy and my girl about Lady Vampire, and you know, it was something that happened the way they spoke to each other. But Chrissy came down first, and we had resolved it because I know Chrissy. You know, I've known her for years, way before Jim. And you know, then he pulled up because he called me, and I kind of like hung up on him because he was popping it. And he was like, "I'm coming to see you." I was like, "I'll be over there." And I didn't really believe that he could ever disrespect me and bring some other people to come hurt me. Wow. I couldn't believe that. It'd be like me telling somebody to punch my uncle in the face. You know what I mean? If I got a problem with my uncle, then I just gotta fight my uncle. But I ain't gonna never have no stranger, no one I don't know do that. And I just couldn't believe, because he was like, yo, punch him in his face. And I was like, I couldn't believe it. Damn. You know? So, you know, a good thing. It's good that nothing happened, because
for sure.
I'm not gonna say I'm the toughest guy in the world. Like, regardless to whether I would have lost that day or not, eventually I feel like I would have won. So I felt like it wouldn't be good to jeopardize a bunch of people's lives for no reason. You know, like again, a real friend is never gonna send someone else to put themselves in danger.
The funny part about this is that Jim Jones is the one who's running around here acting like Teflon, acting like Don Gordon, acting like he's like the biggest, baddest mob boss ever. But the person who's like calmly talking and saying, man, listen, man, even if Jim and his homies would have successfully jumped me, bro, I knew I would have won the war overall. I think what Dame is saying is, man, I'm way too connected. I'm way more connected than Jim Jones. I got more money than Jim Jones. Right? Like, bro, like my people love me more. Right? My dudes are too ruthless. Right? Like, Jim is in the city full time. I'm not in the city. I would have gotten Jim Jones touched before he would have gotten me touched. I'm giving him a pass. So because of this, though, and because Dame didn't really, want things to escalate too much further, apparently when he had a phone conversation with Jim Jones afterwards, Jim Jones told Dame that, that when they see each other, it's not going to be no issue, that it's not really like that. Apparently he was just upset, which makes things to me just 100% more worse, right? Because, again, I don't want to say cop it, because I don't think it went like a copping conversation, but it's not a problem. There's no issues when y'all see each other. It's not going to be that. But yet you bring 10 dudes to jump him in front of his wife. Like, come on, bruh.
You're going to put yourself in danger before the people you care about. So I was just like, but either way, it wasn't nothing that we was all celebrating. It was like that shit was whack. It was like, we can't be the unit that we once was. Mm-hmm. Like, I can't look at my brotherhood the same. I could never, like, there was a time I walk into Jim's studio, Mel Matrix, they would all be there, and I have full safety. I feel trust, because I would never think he would just snap a finger and say, yo, do that. Yeah. Or people are cool when they agree with you. Toughest niggas is the coolest niggas in the world, but once y'all get at a disagreement, it can get very disrespectful. So that's why you also have to be selective with the people you do business with, because it's like, I know how I'm gonna be if I get mad. If I know how that person's gonna be if they get mad, and I know that they get mad often, at some point I know it's not gonna work out. You know what I'm saying?
That's a complete violation to me, because I'm listening to you talk.
Now, you know, the homie that just called me from the other day, he was like, yo, you want me to do this up? And I'm like, nah, man, that was years ago. But every OG or someone that is in that level was like, y'all, is that done? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's a violation, because if I'm here, right?
Jim Jones haven't responded back to this footage yet. Now, what I was told, there's actually more footage, because like there was a lot of cuts, but apparently there's more. There's a part 2, because even that clip was listed as a part 1. So I'm not sure how much worse the footage could get for Jim Jones, but yeah, this was not a bad look, man. This made Jim Jones look like an absolute complete sucker. This was not cool whatsoever, bro. Bringing 10 dudes to jump a dude that you knew your entire life while he's with his woman and your woman, like, F his girl if you don't got no love for her, but yo, he's with your girl as well. Right? Yo, you bring 10 dudes and bro, like he starts shooting and violence happens. Now your girl is in harm's way. It's just, bro, I can't co-sign this, man. Y'all let me know in the comment section, what do you guys think about this, man? And if you're still watching this video and want to watch another good video, click on this video right here to find out how Cam Newton got embarrassed, humiliated, and exposed on his own podcast. All right, click on this video right here to find out what I'm talking about. And if you enjoy these videos and want to see more, like and subscribe, but also send me a hype to this video to push this video in the algorithm. I really appreciate it if you can afford it. I'm gonna see you guys in this Cam Newton video. I'm out of here, folks. Peace.